evening. We have our Harbor High students, and I know Miss Gallagher, the principal, and 3 of her outstanding staff members are here, and they also would like to share the positive difference that they are making with their students.
Is it on? Oh, thanks. We got everybody. Hi. Thank you so much for having us in tonight to look at what Harbor High School does to connect students to school. As all of you at the table, I think, know, students at Harbor High School do come to Harbor High School because at some point along the way, they have been disconnected from traditional school. They disconnect for reasons that are complicated and they're personal. Their voices sometimes get lost in the process. Tonight, students, through their work products and words, are going to show you how Harbor High School helps them to find their voice and reconnect with school. We're going to begin with a clip from made by the leadership students and Mrs. Blanchard, in Mrs. Blanchard's leadership class, and they're telling you about their school.
Harbor is like my home. I've been here since I've been in 10th grade. I'm a senior now.
The teachers really respect the students, and the students also give equal respect back.
It's basically just one big family, so everybody gets along.
I love it here. I love the staff because they're like my aunts and uncles.
It's just a fun, welcoming environment.
It's just the teachers help you more here, so it helps a lot.
What makes me feel connected to Harbor is the teaching environment. It's really supportive and it seems like they're really focused on the students and they care more.
Well, if it wasn't for Harbor, I would literally have nowhere to go. I like it a lot because there's a lot less people.
I get anxiety when I'm in bigger schools.
It's important because without it, I wouldn't be going to school at all.
Everybody's like friends at Harbor, and everybody gets along.
All the teachers are friendly, and you can talk to them about anything. It doesn't have to just be schoolwork. They're kind of just like there for you whenever you need them.
Harbor means a place where I can catch up, and all the teachers can take their time and help me out.
Teachers like to press students to do better and accomplish more because they know that we can.
It gives me a chance so I can graduate because before I didn't do so good, so now I have a chance.
What I like about Harbor is being able to be myself and be accepted for it and do good in school.
I've pretty much grown up here for 3 years, and it's like my second home, and I feel safe here. It means a lot to me.
It's not that I'm connected to Harbor, it's that Harbor is connected to me.
So the video production class is another way that students at Harbor connect. Through that programming and looking toward their future, 2 students, Richard Duclos, first will talk with you about his experience, and then Darren Johnson.
Hi. I really feel that I'm a part of Harbor because of the knowledgeable, caring, and hands-on teaching, and the opportunities I've been presented. One of the teachers, Miss Zambito, has really made an impact on my life, introducing me to the Specs Howard programs and offering opportunities in class to expand my skills in graphic design. The opportunity to create the 2015 yearbook cover and combine with multiple school trips to Specs Howard and the MPI have made my school career unforgettable.
My name's Darren. Harbor's a wonderful school. And about the video production opportunities there, they really helped me in my life. I had no idea what I was going to do with my life before the video productions happened. And at the beginning of the year, I took basic video and I was hooked. So I signed up right away for advanced video. And one day, our teacher, Mrs. Zambito, she had a guest speaker from Specs Howard come in. And she really spoke to me. So I signed up a couple days later to get information on the programs. And after that, a couple days later after that, I took an enrollment test, and now I'm starting my first day of college, June 30th.
Harbor looks to connect students both academically and in other ways, and college is one of the goals or additional training. One of our outstanding dual enrollment students is Jordan Ryuta to share a couple words.
My name is Jordan, and I'm currently a dual enrolled student through Harbor High and Oakland Community College. And when I started attending Harbor High, I didn't really know where to go because I didn't feel like I fit in a high school setting. And I asked Ms. Gallagher what I could possibly do to be able to maybe graduate earlier or something, and I asked her about online classes, and that's when she told me about dual enrollment. And once we started talking, I figured that this would help me more because I'd be able to graduate on time, even maybe earlier, and have college credit as well. And once I started doing that, it was kind of nerve-wracking, but I got used to it, and I ended with a B my first semester of college with a 3.0, and now I'm currently taking another class and doing pretty well, and it's really helped me a lot.
So Mr. Dawson is Harbor School's social worker, and he has expanded a lot of support groups for our school in addition to explaining a couple of other programs that we added, and we'd like to share that with you tonight.
Good evening. My name is Brian Dawson. I'm the school social worker that provides 3 days of service to the programs at Duck Lake Center, including Harbor High School, our district-wide high school emotionally impaired program, and our Lighthouse program. It's been my great pleasure to provide service to some of the most resilient students in our district. I appreciate the district's willingness to be creative in educating our students. About a year and a half ago, Harbor High School began to provide support to students attending our severely emotionally impaired program. These students were welcomed with open arms to Harbor High School and have thrived as part of Harbor's caring community. These students have found success in relationships, increased support for their behavioral needs, and a substantial increase in attaining credits toward graduation. I'd like to introduce a student who has experienced this increase in success, Michael Waroki.
Good evening. My name is Mike Waroki. I am 15 years old, and I am a sophomore at Harbor High School. This is my first year at Harbor, and if I was to compare it to any other school that I've attended, this is the school I feel most connected and accepted in. One of my greatest struggles was managing my anxiety and finding the strength to stay in an entire day at school. Through a specialized program or resource program at Harbor, I'm now able to attend school every day successfully. Without the support of Harbor High School, I'm not sure where I would be right now. I'm thankful to Huron Valley Schools for supporting its alternative high school. Thank you for your time.
Hi, my name is Brianna. I'm 15 and I'm currently enrolled as a sophomore at Harbor High. I have the ability to graduate early, and that's ideal considering the news I recently came across. This school provides a close-knit family and many forms of support. Two of the supports I appreciated most were chemical awareness and recovery support group. The students here make me feel connected when the traditional high schools couldn't. I appreciate Harbor considering it's like my second home. Thank you for your time and allowing me to share.
everyone. My name is Justice Friend. I'm a second-year student at Harbor High School. Proud to let you know that I am scheduled to graduate this year on time. This was not always the case, though. When I came to Harbor High School 2 years ago, I was not sure that I would graduate on time at all. Honestly, I wasn't even sure if Harbor was going to work for me because I was so far behind. Things have changed over the past 2 years. While I've been attending Harbor High School, I've been able to gain my outstanding credits, receive the supports I need, and feel connected to a community of students. One support that worked really well for me was attending the grief support group provided by Mr. Dawson, our school social worker. Through this group, I felt more connected to my peers, and it gave me the opportunity to resolve some hurt from the past. Thank you guys for allowing me to share my thoughts about how much I appreciate Harbor.
Good evening, board members. My name is Anthony Stacy. I am a 17-year-old junior at Harbor High School, scheduled to graduate early despite coming to the program behind credits. Ms. Gallagher and the rest of the staff at Harbor High School create a caring community where I feel very connected. While at Harbor, I've been elected to participate in a student leadership program designed to raise awareness about domestic violence in our community. I've enjoyed participating in this leadership program brought to the school by Haven of Oakland County. This program has challenged me to encourage other young men to treat the females in our life with kindness and respect. In conclusion, Harbor High School has not only allowed me to graduate on time, but also skills to positively impact my world as an adult. Thank you.
I also have a parent of a student who would like to say a few words about his family's experience at Harbor High School.
My name is Kerry Zinger, and I have a son called Kyle Zinger. At the age of 9, he lost his mother to cancer, and he's been struggling in school ever since. After he attended the first year of high school, it was recommended that he come here to Harbor High. I think it's the best thing that he could have done. Since he's been at Harbor, he started off very slow. He had, I think, 4 E's within the first 4 or 5 weeks of school. And with the help of Mr. Dawson and the staff and all the teachers here at Harbor, he managed to end up with an A, 2 B's, some C's, and unfortunately 1 D+. But coming up from 4 E's, I think that's a real achievement for him. So I'd like to thank the staff, and I'd like to say, I think we need Harbor High. Thank you.
Moving back into some of the crossover of academic and emotional support, we have another student who is going to speak first up a little bit about Harbor Inc., and that is Cassidy Bobby.
Hi. I wasn't always how I am at Harbor now. When I first started out, I hardly went to school at all, really not having a reason to. Through time, I have grown a lot thanks to the staff, students, and activities there. In recent years at Harbor, like many other students too, I have lost people close to me, death or not, one of which was my father and other friends for others. But due to the constant support I have at Harbor, I was able to make it through. I feel safe here and like I have something to give here. I feel like an important asset. With things like Harbor Inc., I can express myself and have an individual voice. I have the ability to be myself now. I wouldn't be the person I am today without it. I feel free. The poem I'm about to read will be published in Harbor Inc. this year. It's called Whisper. The lonely town inside my mind longs for your presence. The waves crash on the shore, yearning for something more. Mr. Dowker asked me, as a part of the Harbor Inc. staff, to design the 6-word memoir section. The 6-word memoirs got their start when Ernest Hemingway was challenged to write a story with only 6 words. He wrote, "For sale, baby shoes never worn." The following is a section of the Harbor students' 6-word memoirs set to music and images by students in Miss Zambito's advanced video class.
And Mr. Dowker, if you would raise your hand, is here tonight too. In conclusion, on behalf of the staff, we just want to say that we think we have some of the strongest, toughest, smartest, most creative students around. And we're so proud of them, and that's how we connect.